This is the Ring's Mike Coppinger, and we're here in New York City with boxing superstar Shakur Stevenson, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He's going to defend his WBC lightweight title on July 12th in New York City against William Zepeda. Shakur, thank you for being here with us this morning. And look, this is going to be a tough fight on paper, at least, against William Zepeda. Tell us why it won't be tough in the ring.
First, I want to say we were by far the worst commentator and interviewer in the business. Actually, this is his third take. But, William Zepeda is a great fighter. And, on paper, it's supposed to be the hardest fight of my career. So let's see what happens July 12th.
Yeah, we'll see. And I appreciate the kind words, Shakur. Thank you for that.
Nah, no kind words for you, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, I was being sarcastic, obviously. But...
Oh, for real. I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm glad you have a sense of humor. But in the ring, William Zepeda likes to bring the pressure, volume puncher, great body puncher, and physically strong guy. How do you deal with him?
I'm so scared, man. Like, I don't think I've ever been this scared a day in my life. Like, you got a guy just, big, strong, physical. He's coming in there to impose his will, and I'm very fearful of this fight. Yes.
Well, you've been vocal. You've said it many times before that when your fights aren't the most exciting, it's not on you, right? You're saying the opponents don't want to engage. We know Zepeda likes to engage, so are you excited for this kind of opponent?
We'll see. These guys engage with other people, but they see me and they do something different. But William Zepeda is a hell of a fighter once again, and he's coming in there to. He said he's gonna stop me by the 10th round. So
he said that.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. So let's see.
Well, you're coming off a stoppage win over Josh Padley. You were supposed to fight Floyd Schofield, late replacement. Are you going for the stoppage against Zepeda? What kind of statement would that be?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm coming in there to put belt to ass. I'm coming in there to perform and beat him up. But truthfully, I don't go in there looking for stoppages. So if it get like that, it get like that.
And you were ringside, right, May 2nd in New York for the Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez fight, Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. You were pretty outspoken. You did not enjoy the Devin Haney fight. Why not?
I said that? No, that was you. You said that.
No, you said it on Twitter. You said it wasn't a good fight, and you're going to show a good fight.
No, I said that y'all going to see something way better July 12th. That's what I said.
Okay, fair enough.
I got you. You can't put words in my mouth.
All right, thank you for the correction. I appreciate it.
Y'all reporters be doing a lot, man. Y'all got to chill, man. But July 12th is going to be a better show. I feel like you got me on that card, and I feel like I'm better than every last fighter that was on that card. So.
Fair enough. I know that we have two main events on July 12th. Shakur Stevenson, of course, and William Zepeda, and then Berlanga against Hamzat Shiraz. I know you feel that your fight is better. Why?
I mean, it's a doubleheader, Edgar, my brother, so I ain't going to say nothing bad about him. I do feel like my fight is the tougher and better fight. But my fight is actually a tighter fight, too, so it kind of, makes sense. But at the end of the day, we in New York, and this is hometown, and it should be a fun event.
Yeah. Well, look, you live in Houston now, but you're from New York, New Jersey, pretty close to here. You're going to bring a lot of fans, too, right?
For sure. I mean, come on now, pulling up, and we're going to show out come July 12th.
William Zepeda, this fight is a fight that fans have been calling for years, and you've been calling for the fight as well on Twitter, on social media. Why is this a fight that you like?
So, you will admit that he's been ducking me.
Look, the fight's happening now. Yes, I will admit that. I will admit that you wanted the fight before it happens. Yes.
You will admit he's been ducking me.
I wouldn't say ducking, but I see where you're coming from. Yes.
So, do you still got him over me?
I do not.
Oh, you don't have him over me no more?
I have you ahead of him in the rankings.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. What changed?
You've been looking good, and Zepeda obviously had a couple of tough fights with Tevin Farmer. You and Farmer obviously have very different styles, but
yeah, because 2 fights ago you had him over me. It was like last year, actually.
Yeah, and then I changed it. So
okay, that's good to hear. Glad you finally.
I came to my senses.
Yeah, glad you finally waking up. But like I said, Zepeda is a hell of a fighter. I think he'll be a tough task for anybody in the division. He throws a billion punches around. He's coming in there to impose his will. But the one thing is, we know what he's coming to do. There is different things to my game to where you don't know what I'm going to come do. You don't know if I want to box and move.
Right.
You don't know if I want to stand in the pocket. You don't know. He's going to be clueless about my game plan. But I'm very aware of his game plan, so.
Yeah, fair enough. And William Zepeda, he got a lot of good early body shot knockouts, right? He did it against Maxi Hughes, Giovanni Cabrera. Obviously not guys on your level, but impressive knockouts nonetheless. And we know that you watch a lot of boxing. You're one of the greatest minds in boxing. What did you see from those 2 fights with Tevin Farmer?
I can't really give you the game plan.
Sure.
I mean, I saw that Tevin Farmer is a tough fighter for anybody. You saw him with Raymond Moritaya, and Moritaya is actually a good fighter too. So you can't really just judge him off Tevin Farmer and say, "Oh, he's not that good," because he lost. I mean, because he had a hard time with Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer is slick, witty. Looked like he was in tremendous shape for the fight. So you got to give Tevin Farmer that much credit. But as far as the game plan, I can't tell you. You know, I'll show you on fight night. I'm the better fighter that night, and everybody will see.
And what kind of improvement did you see from Zepeda from the first Farmer fight to the rematch?
He just imposed his will a little bit earlier. He didn't wait the first 2 rounds. He started in round 1, 2, 3, and that's the only difference that I seen. But there's no difference the way Zepeda fights. Zepeda is gonna come the same way that he's been coming his entire career. And honestly, it's hard to deal with for a lot of people, but July 12th won't be that.
And I know you don't know until you face somebody in the ring, but do you think this could be your toughest fight?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. He got the he got all the abilities and the will and the heart to be one of that, but July 12th, we'll see. It can be, I don't know.
Right, but you're basically saying you want your credit when the fight goes the way you think it's going
I
to
want
go.
my credit from all of y'all. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, oh, he wasn't that good. Oh, he had this. I don't want to hear none of that shit. When I whoop his ass, I want y'all to just say I'm the best. That's all I want.
Like, when you say whoop his ass, do you mean whoop his ass in a...
Just pull up and see.
Okay, all right.
Pull up and watch.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it.
Yo, you going to be the commentator?
We'll see, Shakur.
Oh, my God.
We'll see, Shakur. If you're lucky, yes.
If I'm lucky, shit. We care about the fans,
Hey,
man.
I call it like I see it. If you put on a clinic...
We care about the fans, though. Like,
me too. I care about the fans.
You can't do that to the fans, bro.
Oh, thanks, Shakur.
Shit.
Shakur really cares about the fans.
Nobody want to hear you up there, though.
Hopefully, Shakur's going to treat the fans to a really exciting fight.
Okay,
I hope so.
And hopefully you commentate better.
Thank you. I'm going to try my best.
Brother.
All right, anyway, we're here with Shakur Stevenson, and we thank him for the interview. We look forward to July 12th against William Zepeda when he defends his WBC lightweight title in New York City.
And by far the worst commentator ever.